a day. I feel that it will come at some point, but I guess I have to move on. So what I'm talking about is getting closer to a race swing, because I've made some great progress to get there, and at some point I need to kind of accept, because here's the deal. Until now, because this year is about the speed journey. It's about getting speed, getting to an average of 120, 125 on the golf course and being able to peak at 130 miles per hour. And so here's the deal. At the beginning of the journey, I have kind of a buffer where the change of technique, of course, make me slower, but since I was gaining strength, that kind of compensated. But as I will get further and further into this journey this year, these buffers that I have is going to get smaller and smaller and smaller and smaller. And this mesocycle, I kind of start feeling that. Because because what I have, if you don't know, is I have an average for the session to hit. For last week was 114, this week is a deload week, so that's 112. And so during the last motorcycle, I still made some little changes to try to understand, okay, that's still the difference that I have with Rory, so how can I get closer to his swing? So since I have this little buffer again, I've been able to manage to hit the number I had set for myself while making those changes. But now we start entering into the tough part, where to be able to go from being able to swing between 110 and 115 to be a consistent player between 115 and 120 and 120 to 125, I need to make the jump. I need to stop changing my technique to get closer to Rory's swing, and if I make any changes, they need to be changes that allow me to get faster, not necessarily closer to Rory's swing. I don't know, maybe doing those changes will make me closer to Rory's swing, but this should not be the driver anymore. My driver should be getting more speed. And so before we get to that point, and I believe that point is going to be mainly from 120, 125, I believe that to get to the 115, 120 range, it's much more about me just stop changing stuff and sticking to one thing and getting more comfortable with that motion and just practicing getting more comfortable with it. So, here's the deal. This week is a deload week. So, the volume is going to be low. I have lowered the bar in order to, so that's 112. 112 normally should go very easy. This week is the last week where I'm going to tweak some stuff. And I have some idea of what I'm going to do. I'm going to explain. But that's it. That's it. After this week, and I would even say after this session, because I have a pretty clear idea of what I want from now on, I'm going to make those changes. And if they get me closer to Rory's swing, awesome. Couldn't hope for anything better than that. If not, that's okay. At least that's a swing I like, and that I'm comfortable keep using moving forward. That kind of helped me with all the issues that I have in my swing, while allowing me to generate speed. At least this is what I believe. So we're going to work on that and see how that goes, and implement all those changes. And yeah, anyway, so let's get to it. And as I said, since this is a deload week, honestly, I'm going to be pretty chill today. So what I'm thinking is probably we'll do the warm-up as usual. Then with the driver, probably like, I would say 10, 15 balls, maybe 20 max. Then I'm really hesitating to, I think I'm going to take the speed stick, but not recording the speed. Just to get the motion, I'm not going to do a speed session because I need to recover, because deload week is about that, it's about recovering. And then doing like 5 or 10 swings with the driver after the speed stick and try to get about 112 and applying the different shades that I made. But honestly, low volume, low intensity, this is deload week, we chill. So let's get to it. As I'm doing so, I'm going to explain to you the different shapes that I want to make. wedges, always trying to its fate. So, what are the key elements that I have an issue with in my swing? First of which is I'm getting too wide and not setting the club fast enough. That's the first one. Then at the top, my hands are getting too behind and they are not enough high and forward. Second. Third, I start releasing the lag too soon. So, for me, a good technique that I need to implement was, regardless or not, this is getting me closer. I mean, if I do all of those things, I will get closer to a wrist swing. If I stop doing those mistakes, I will get closer to a wrist swing. So, I want to have a dynamic in my mind that allow me to get into that direction over the long run. So the way I'm thinking about it is, once I'm set on my right side, the first and only thing that I should be looking for is set the club as fast as possible. As fast as possible. Then, what I want to do is kind of activate the right side. Is kind of trying to get the club in front of me and low. To kind of, okay, I'm finishing the back swing and then building the lag position. Finishing the back swing and building the lag position. This is the whole transition. So, set, low, set the weight, set the club, transition to build the lag, and from here, I'm kind of going over the top with my shoulder. So I bump both. So this is a motion that is very kind of strange. You bump both heel forward in order to keep your hips engaged and not going over the. Sorry. So the way it's going to work, the upper body is going to go over the top extremely. So the issue is if you start doing this with your hips, that can cause a lot of issues. So you bump both heel forward in order to keep your hips sliding and moving forward as you are going over the top with your shoulder. That way, by going over the top with your shoulder, you allow your shoulder to kind of get in front of the club to create the lag motion without actually shallowing and getting too behind. That's kind of the thing that I've been doing. Because until now I was hitting draws, but I was kind of shallowing the club like this. And so I was really going way too much from the inside. So the idea is I want to build that lag here and getting the club inside, but I don't want to get like inside out extremely. That's why I'm kind of feeling that I'm going over the top with my shoulder in order to kind of build that lag but still get somewhat of a neutral pass. That's kind of the thing. So as I'm bumping both heel and getting those shoulders forward, that's going to allow me to rotate a lot more and maintain the lag a lot longer. Almost entirely until impact. So I believe by doing all of that, all of those little things here, I'm going to get to at least fix my deep issues that I have in my swing, and if I fix them, I should get closer to a swing. But if that's not the case, at least I'm fixing all my issues, and I think that's something I'm going to stick with from now on. So that's pretty much what I'm looking for. So set, shift, set, build lag, rotate through, and compress. Trackman, wake up! He doesn't like. It's too close. And what I like about this idea of going over the top with the shoulder and so on, kind of, I'm putting a lot of mass into the shot. I don't know why it's not working. Anyway. Okay, let's change club, I don't know. Just don't want to work here. completely forgot to put everything here. Eight iron. Please, trackman, work. Okay, here we go. Get something out of it. Also, I've been thinking that, until now that wasn't even an option. But I told you that as I'm start getting longer and longer, I'm going to get out of the range, and behind the range there is some horses. That's not really what I don't want to eat the horses, you know. And so there is a spot out there, just behind all of this, like it's 40 meters behind this spot. So maybe I can hit my drive from there and kind of give myself to 40 meters of room before getting out of the range. So that's something I need to look at more in depth here. I mean, I'm pressing them. Yeah, that's insane. I mean, that's a little long. I would say for a 8 iron. So that's weird. I mean, I'm hitting it far, but still. That's what I mean when I say I feel that I put a lot more mass into it. It feels that I'm compressing the ball more, but not 173 meters. Actually, now I'm thinking about it, there's one of you in the comments that actually told me to change the settings to actually put yards. And that's not a bad idea at all. Yards and feet. Yep, let's do that. Is it going to force me to kind of adapt to the yard system and feet system? Ooh, that's hammered. I mean, 191 with an 8 iron, that's obscene. What's more impressive to me is I'm not swinging it that fast. 90 miles per hour is not that fast, but it's just that I'm probably compressing it insane. And let's just check the optimizer. Yeah, the optimizer is completely off the chart here. High launch angle, very high launch angle with very low speed. That's how it's done, bro. Oh shit. Anyway, let's move on to 6 iron. So is that coherent? I should get above 200 yards here. The 6 iron. Yeah, if that's the case, that's insane. Okay, at least we have 93.9. Ooh. Okay, I'm hammering those iron like I never did before. So just on that side, I've never hit an iron that far. Because until now I was kind of struggling with compression, having the flipping motion with the hand at the impact. I believe that this thing that I've told you, where I compress with the upper body, is actually working here. Wow. Let's try. I just want to hammer it. I know that's not a good idea because I want to kind of chill and relax, but because that was not a very good contact on this one. That might be why, but yeah, that's insane. I'm not forcing that much. Okay, we have some 94 going on, so that's not that bad. 204. Okay. At least I have my 200 yards club now. My 6 iron. Let's go. If I could go to 200 meters with my 6 iron, that would be insane. That's 220 yards. 220 yards. Yeah, that's not the point today. Today I want to chill, relax. I'm saying that and I'll try to hammer it. Anyway. Okay, 210, not 210. We get 209. Precise. Little hilly. Anyway, let's move on. Because otherwise I'm going to keep trying to hammer it. Because that's not good. I kind of hesitated to go a little bit on the golf course stuff, but when I arrived there, I said, you know what, no, I just want to chill. Ah, flare. Well, let's see how far my 5 is going. That's not very fast though. I need to adapt because I have no idea if that's more than usual or not. Maybe that's about. Yes, it's about the same as usual. Oh, I'm going to have to adapt though with the woods. Okay. A little more compression here. A little more speed and a little more distance. Okay, that's a solid one. 230 and so on meters. Okay, so it seems the more lag I'm building, the faster I'm able to accelerate when I'm going through. The ball was slightly lower in terms of ball flight, so it carries slightly less, but I think it rolled a lot more. This one. I'm maintaining a lot more lag here, and that shows speed. Wow, 108, 108, almost 160 ball speed, and I completely missed the center. Wow, That's insane. Okay, we're awarding. So, I mean, does that just allow me to do the right thing? I'm just going to stick with it. Why aren't you driver? I mean, I was worried because I didn't want to go to the golf course because then I thought, okay, it's going to be night and so on. But I mean, still plenty of day here. I think I should not be worried anymore. It's going to be fun. We are going to do a lot of things here during the evening when it's summertime, and even currently we can do that because going to the putting green and so on, there will be nobody, so I will be able to record without no issue. Okay, I need to slightly adapt though with the driver. Yes, that's yard. I need to remember that's yard, that's not meters, okay? I mean, I feel that this is it. Just that I really need to kind of... Yeah, I'm not rotating enough, that's probably that. It's just that I'm not used to do it. So... like that, okay? You rotate aggressively through impact. Okay, we got 114 already. But yeah, I'm not at least I optimize the iron, but I'm not yet there with the driver. Clearly not optimized as at all. Oh, maybe I know what I need to do. Something like that. Yeah, that's with the hips. You need to engage the hips all the way through. Because if I just rotate the upper bodies, I'm going to close the club face. It's not going to work. But if I rotate the shoulder and engage the hips so they rotate, they move kind of forward as I'm going through impact. It's going to keep the club face open as I'm rotating aggressively. Maybe you can do a 300 yards here. Pushy push. Get 88. Yeah, so the 112 is okay, but yeah, really, I feel that in terms of juice, I'm running low. So I think this zeroed week is really important because I'm running low on juice here. That's exhausting. Oh shit, I forgot to change my bottle of water. That's an empty one. I'm dying already. What the fuck is that? Oh, maybe. Oh, yeah. Maybe this is because my VO2 max, my fitness level has dropped. Might be that. Because I saw that my VO2 max has dropped since I haven't been doing the 500 or 1000 reps workout before the workout. I guess this is it. Maybe I start getting my fitness level down. So I need, yeah, that's something we are going to get back into training as well. Whoa. Slight fade, okay. Do right. On the right side here there is a par 3. I shall avoid. But I mean, on this line, this is where the practice range is pretty much the furthest, where there is the most distance. So yeah, maybe it's okay. I mean, no, that's probably not. I think I'm being a little. Oh, maybe I'm overreacting just a little here. It's not after 5 balls that my fitness level is going to make any difference. That's just my general fatigue, I believe. So that's why the old week is important. Okay, last one. Move on to speed stick, and that's it. And then a few more balls, and that's it. Okay, we are almost at 300 yards here. We start talking here. Just want to see us 300 yards just for the fun of it. So let's get one. Should be it. Well struck, good speed, good launch angle. Yeah, 307, let's go. I told you. Yeah, this one was perfect. When I saw it in the air, I knew it. And dead straight again, dead straight. That's what I like to see, you know. And Tracy don't have anything to say about it. I like it. Trajectory, precision, okay, perfect. I'm in the pro level and everything. That's it. That's what I like to see. Okay, let's move on with the speed stick. Even though I told you I don't really want to kind of. It's just that I want to practice over motion though with the speed stick. Of doing exactly what I've told you here. No, that's not the order, that's the order I want. So, kind of practice here, set, and then build the lag, and then moving. Something like that, yes. That's it. I do a little bit of it, but I'm not going to do multiple rounds, just one round like this. Okay, I like it. I like the flow of the swing here. It's very interesting. I think that's the last. Maybe one more. Okay. I like it. So, all things considered, this is a swing that I like. So, yes, maybe you don't hear me. All things considered, this is a swing that I like, that fixes all my issues. So we are going to stick with it. I don't care. And then the rest is just details, I believe. That we'll figure out over time. Sorry. Okay. I like it because it kind of doesn't feel that heavy, which this one is really the bottleneck. If it feels heavy, this means I'm really tired. Okay. Yeah, I think that's yeah. I don't want to finish with the heavy one though. So let's just finish with the light. Oh no, because the light is going to put a lot more fatigue. Okay, let's just end there. Because the light one is the one that actually is the toughest on the nervous system. So since I want to kind of recover a little here, it's not a good thing that I finish with the green one. Because at the moment it's much more about I'm trying more to actually gain strength rather than actual speed. And so finishing on the heavy one is kind of the good idea. Whew, okay. Already tired. Let's see. Only 5 balls, I'm done. I already feel that I'm starting fatiguing myself. I should not. And I think I'm going to probably skip one session also this week. I'm going to still post a video, but I think I'm going to do more golf course video rather than a practice round, just to let myself recover a little more. Because even though that I'm not putting that much, let's try actually to not put that much effort. Okay, 111. So yeah, I can't actually just do nothing. Still need to put a little bit of effort to get to 112, but I think not that much actually. Okay, almost 112. Okay, the average is 12.2. Get there. Let's just relax and try to hit the 112 while not putting any effort. Just do the right motion. Just move freely. Yes. 112. Let's go. Just move freely, relaxedly. Just do everything right. And that should do it. That should be slow. Oh no, okay. Okay. We are good. And that's the first ball. There we go. Go to 112 average. 12.2. That was only what I wanted. I didn't want more than that. So yeah, thanks for watching. I'll see you tomorrow for the gym workout. We're going to chill as well. I don't know. See ya!